So, we just started an FFA chapter, and we talked about doing some garden bed stuff, but they're thinking about moving it, from where it's at and stuff like that. So I came up, Dad gets these for free. Basically, once the product, which is the, inner duct pipe, is off of them, they're pretty much junk. So, and they're metal reels. So I've used a lot of this tubing on some of my projects I've done. So, I got to looking around. We had a couple of these laying around. They're same size, just different setup. So I thought to myself, how can I do this, cheaply, I guess you could say. So I'm going to get some irrigation pipe and do a horizontal wrap on this one, and then do a vertical straight down on this one, and put some oak boarding in here to be able to put my pipe straight down in. Got to do a little welding on this one here. It's a little bit, you can move it. It's bolted together, but just a couple welds by every other one would hold it. Just kind of strengthened it up a little bit. And they're not real heavy, and you can roll them, so they're portable. So that's nice. But yeah, I'm gonna start on this project. I'd say this week, a little bit off and on. So yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to it but to do it, but I need to get around to it. I was basically the president this year of our chapter. Pretty cool to do that. So we're just getting started and stuff. And I've met a lot of good people. A lot of people I've met over the last year. It's been crazy. I've had a lot of stuff going on due to that. There's sometimes that's the reason for the lack of videos. I've just been busy with that and some other stuff, and farming and everything else that's been going on. It's been kind of busy. So we're going to get started on this. I don't know, probably this week. So this is on Saturday, so you might see some clips. You'll see some clips after this, starting on these when I get some time to get started. But I figured I'd do a little clip here to get y'all up to date and up to speed with what's going on. So we'll catch you a little later. It's Sunday. I spent all day here figuring, and well, not all day here. Last hour I've been figuring and laying stuff out and stuff like that. No, it won't look like that. I'm going to, cut them down and get that rot and stuff off, get them cleaned up where they look nice. But I'm going to use 8-inch drain tile. That's not enough. And I don't know how much I'm going to need for this, because your first wrap's going to be real closely. That'll be the least amount, and it gets a little bit more and a little bit more. So I'm going to just make a safe bet and get probably 30 to 50 feet and call it good, because that will do it completely. And I'm going to use 4-inch drain on this. I'm using poplar for your pipes to come down, and they're going to be all up against here. I'm going to screw the pipes into here, and they'll be laying on this, so they won't. Basically, you have to be careful, but they shouldn't move side to side once you get dirt in them. But if not, I can get some little angle brackets and put on there, which I might do that anywhere. Or what I might do is get some caps and then just screw the caps down and then slide the pipe inside the caps. That way it wouldn't do it. Yep, I just came up with an idea. So we're going to do on that. So I'm going to need 8 caps and 32 feet of 8-inch drain tile here. What I'm going to do to the drain tile, once I get it on there, then I'll take I don't know what saw I might use, but either a Zawsaw or something, and I'm going to split it in half and cut the top out of it. So, yes, I think I've got a plan. As you can see, I do that all over the place with a paint pen, because it's just the way I roll. So, yeah, that's been Sunday's progression. I won't basically be able to do too much until I can weld and stuff, which I don't have my hood right now, so I can't really do any welding until this week sometime. Then I'll do that, get them screwed down, get them all cut and ready to go, and then start picking up all my pieces and parts and start putting pipe on these things. So stay tuned. We'll catch y'all a little later. So it's Memorial Day. Got the miller out, just done some torching, cut some little pieces to keep these boards that ain't completely up in there from falling through. This one don't need, besides them welded on, this one needs welding done to it. I stood it up on it. It'll be a lot easier to weld it, because I can put my level on here and be able to tell how much it's pitched and be able to straighten it up on one end, because it's got a lot of play in it. But so yeah, just running a bead here, probably one here and one here, just kind of something simple. Hopefully my leads will reach over here, but got the old Miller out. Let's see, I did do a final video on it. I got my torches off, got my tanks. I got all the torch stuff, which I actually had to use that twice now in the last probably 3 weeks or so. So, been pretty handy. So let's start doing this. I won't finish this today, but I'm going to at least get all the hard fabrication, what I can do right now, and then once I get my pipe, then we will put the pipe in, and this should be a wrapped up project. So anyhow, let's catch you here in a minute. So the Miller performed well. Got everything welded in. Every other one I did, I put them little round bars in there where those lay in just like that, and I'll just get some metal screws, and I'll just 2 per board, and then that should sturdy that up. And the pipe will come in here, and I'll take and screw a cap down there and slide the pipe inside of that, and then screw the pipe to the inside, because you'll be get a drill down in there. So we're going to move on to the next. Well, after I get those screwed down, I'm going to cut all those off, and then I'll roll this one over and get this one welded up, and then we should be ready to go. So we'll get back to work and catch y'all here in a little bit. So we got this one screwed down. My batteries, I'm just waiting on them to charge. I got all of them cut off. I just got to do that one and this one, and it's done. And then them will be cut off. I'm going to start while them batteries are charging. Start welding these up. I'm going to do every other one. I'm not going to do every single one, because just every other would hold together pretty good. I got the Miller out. I'm going to get some, I may run in later and do some pipe chopping, I guess. So be looking forward to that. But we are about to get this project, as far as welding and, you know, hard building, will be about done. Then it'll be just putting the pipe in and screwing everything together, and it should be finished. So pretty simple process. Just doing some small welds on these. I'll weld the ends, all that, and then weld this on there. So anyhow, I'll catch y'all here in a little bit. So we got them all welded up. Got all the boards cut, those are ready. Got to get some pipe now, and then once we get that, then it's going to be probably another hour, 3 hours to do it, finish her up, and should be ready to go. So anyhow, we'll catch y'all a little later. So I only got to put 2 wraps on here. The third one, when I split that pipe in half, I split one of these in half. It didn't work out, so I ran out of this 4-inch stuff. So I think I'm going to just leave it like this, just to see if it's going to work pretty good. It didn't reach all the way around the front there, but those can be good clean outs. That way you can push your dirt out, or take a hose and wash it all out if you needed to, or something like that. But once you pack the dirt in there, it'll just, you'll be able to set your plant right in there, you know, however you want to, because they're all kind of at an angle, but you can put them straight up and down. But first one's done. I'm working on the second one right now. This one here should go a lot smoother, because I know exactly how these go together. But I got my 6-inch here, got all my caps picked up. Much crap. I tried to use that split piece, but it didn't work out so well. But we're working on the second one right now, so let's see how this goes. That was a royal pain in the rear end, but there's my 8 pieces I need. The pipe kind of got, you know, untied, so I just kind of stuck it back here. We're going to use that on a project here in a couple weeks, or here actually this next weekend on a dirting job. So it kind of was dual purpose here, but those are 43 inches long, roughly. I'm going to take and screw the caps down to the boards, and just slip that down in there and tie wrap that, and then screw this to this rail here, so that ought to give it some support. I'm going to cut 2 holes per tube, and then that should equal out to 24 plants, because you can plant stuff in the top and the top of it. So yeah, let's get to putting these on. So that is a job well complete. I'll be delivering these possibly Thursday. I'll see what happens, either Thursday or Friday. I think I'm gonna try to deliver these. These came out okay. The caps didn't fit so well. Probably could have took my time and got them better, but I went and put some screws in them. But once you get them full of dirt, they're gonna stiffen up, and put a screw in the top there, into the metal, and put some in here. They're pretty firm, like I said. Once you put the dirt inside these, they'll definitely firm up. And you're wondering what if the dirt's gonna follow the holes. I've actually seen this done. And once you start filling it up, I mean, a little bit of dirt's gonna come out, but once you keep putting more and more, it's gonna get past that hole and kind of pack in there, and then you're gonna be able to put your plant in there. You know, I'd say these are mainly gonna be strawberries because, you know, the way they're angled, because strawberries normally drip down, so that's kind of the way I'm thinking on these. But these here are black peppers, possibly the top one's gonna be maters. The tops of these are a little bit crooked, but because the pipe was a, you know, roll pipe, it's kind of that crook in it. Probably put some like tomatoes up here or something like that in the top, and then put your little basket in there or something. I don't know. I'm just building them and sending them. Kind of a project that I've just been working off and on. I've been organizing the barnyard quite a bit lately. This has kind of been an off and on project. So anyhow, if you liked the video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll catch you all later.